I call the Honourable Member David Shearer.
Thank you, Mr Chair. I just want to follow on from Grant Robinson and perhaps suggest why this extra money is being levied on students. Because as I was reading through the implementation of this bill, what I realise is that it depends on a very effective computer system. A computer system that's able to do all the things that we've been mentioning in the House up until now. Well, there's been some problems with the computer system, and I'd like the Minister perhaps to comment on this, because the computer system, to upgrade the computer system, from what my understanding, it was allocated $35 million from Cabinet. We've spent, as I understand it, $21 million on an Oracle-based system out of that $35 million, and that now seems to not be working or not be adequate. Because I quote from a industry magazine, Computer World, where one of the Commissioner of Business Transformation said that it's become apparent during the design phase that extracting the loan history and migrating data from the old system to the new system was more complex and time-consuming than expected. We have spent $21 million out of $35 million allocated by Cabinet. Basically, we've gone to the Rolls-Royce gold-plated computer system rather than, and that is simply hasn't worked. So Mr Chair, I put a question to Peter Dunn, a written question to Peter Dunn, asking was that in fact the case? And what Mr Dunn was replied is that in fact they've gone back to the first system, which is the old system of computer. He said Inland Revenue is delivering changes to student loans through FIRST rather than an Oracle-based system. So my question to the Minister here is, we spent $21 million on the Oracle system. That now seems not to have been money well spent. It has not delivered the outcomes that we wanted. And now we have gone back to the old FIRST system. And I quote again from the Computer World magazine, which said, although the Oracle-based, this approach has been abandoned in the Oracle-based system, the long-term plan is still to move eventually away from FIRST, which is now more than 20 years old. Work done on FIRST in recent years, along with planned modifications, means we are confident it will perform, but it will be eventually replaced. So my question to the Minister is, we have now spent $21 million on Oracle out of $35 million has been allocated by Cabinet to upgrade and do all the things that we've been talking about in this bill. Spent that $21 million. We now have found that the Oracle system will not work, so we've gone back to an older system, the FIRST system. But we know that FIRST system is going to be inadequate into the future, and we're going to have to upgrade that. And my question really is, what is going on here? Because it seems to me that $21 million of taxpayers' money has been squandered on a new computer system yet again. We've had all sorts of problems with computer systems, and $21 million, Mr Chair, as I think you will appreciate, is a lot of money to waste, or certainly to have not fulfil the needs of the computing of what the student loan needs in relation to moving it into the 21st century. So, Mr Chair, I'd like you to, Mr Chair, I'd like the Minister to take a call on this and explain what exactly has happened to $21 million, what's happened to the Oracle system, why are we back again on the FIRST system, which we consider an old system, and what is the plan for the future so that we can have some confidence that all the changes that we are supporting in this bill might in fact be allowed to go ahead. Thank you, Mr Chair.
Mr Chair, I call the Honourable Member Brendan.